Fauna wasn't a theater kid. Well, the thing is I was a theater kid, but I like refused to sing, so I never got any roles. I was always just like pirate number 3 in Peter Pan. And my friend got to be Peter Pan. Made for the tree role. I feel embarrassed thinking back because I remember auditioning for Peter Pan, the musical, in middle school. I don't know. It was like embarrassing because everybody else who was auditioning was there watching everybody else audition. It wasn't like private, you know? You just like go up and they're like, okay, can you sing for us? And I was like, oh, I don't know how to sing. I don't sing. And the teacher was like, well, that's fine, but we're not going to be able to give you like a role, you know, if you don't sing. Like, we can put you in the chorus if you're okay with that, but we're not gonna be able to give you like, you know, a role if you won't sing in your audition. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I'll just be pirate number 3. And why did I audition? Because I wanted to be in it, but I didn't want to sing. It was fun being pirate number 3. All my friends were also in the show, so I got to hang out with them. And it was easy. I only had to memorize like 3 lines, you know? And I got to wear a fun pirate costume. What more do you need? I don't need to be Wendy. I don't need to be Tiger Lily. I don't need to be Peter Pan. See, I'm pretty sure my like 3 friends were literally Peter Pan, Wendy, and Tiger Lilies. And then I was pirate number 3. It's kind of rough. I didn't view it that way at all, though. Well, I think in my mind, like somewhere I did want like a more important role, but like, I know I wasn't willing to sing for it. So, but I wish I would have. So the friend who was Peter Pan is the friend I've talked about a lot. The one who called me a beta fish. She got to be Peter Pan. She's a great singer. And I did go to one of her singing lessons once. I don't remember why. I think I was just hanging out with her after school and she had a singing lesson and she was like, we can keep hanging out if you want. You just have to come to my lesson with me. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I don't have anything else to do. It's middle school. So I went with her and I like watched her at her singing lesson and she was like, you should try singing. I think like you could do it, you know? And I was like, oh no, I can't sing. I'm like biologically incapable of singing. And she's like, nobody is biologically capable of singing. You just have to practice it. You'll get better if you practice. You just haven't practiced it at all. And I was like, no, I'm physically incapable. You don't understand. No matter how much I practice, I'll never improve. And she was like, I don't think that's true. You could totally take lessons. And then she was right, exactly. But I do think, like, I should have sang more, because I think I've always enjoyed it, but I, like, just haven't. Even now, I don't practice as much as I should. Because, like, these people, like, this friend, she's singing all the time. Like, you just know every time she's, like, alone, sometimes she's not even alone, she's singing, you know? In the shower, in the car, wherever she is, she's singing. And I feel like those hours, they add up to your practicing points. Like, it just might seem like you're just singing in the shower and in the car, but it adds up. I do sing in the shower nowadays sometimes. I still could probably sing more. What's my go-to shower song? I don't have a go-to. It's usually just whatever I've been practicing in my vocal lessons. It's hard though, because I always forget the lyrics, and then I just end up singing like a loop. You get caught in a loop, and then you're just singing a looped version of the chorus forever. 1 hour chorus loop. Well, I'm a really fast shower person, so I don't have that much time in the shower. I'm like a 5-minute shower, you know? I'm not in there that long. 1 song back. If I'm really feeling the hot water, maybe like 10 minutes. Usually like 5, sometimes even less. If I'm not washing my hair and I'm just in and out. Stinky Kieran. What? You can't wash yourself in 3 minutes? You get the loofah, you get a good lather going, you can be squeaky clean in 3 minutes. Your entire body? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is no problem. Exactly. It's not a bath. If I want to be in there for an hour, I'll take a bath. I mean, it takes longer if I'm washing my hair, but I don't wash my hair every shower, and you don't need to wash your hair every shower. You don't need to wash it every day. It will be okay. So I have my shower cap on. Think of the oils. How often? Probably for me, like every 3 days, I will wash my hair. Just depends though. Whenever I feel like I need to. Valuable information. I used to be a wash your hair every day person. And then I learned that you don't have to do that. And I stopped. And it's true. You don't have to wash it every day. It is bad for your hair. Also, when you wash it every day, you're stripping the oils. And sometimes your scalp will overcompensate by producing more oil. So if you feel like your hair gets really oily when you wash it every day, it's probably because it does. Because you keep stripping the oils and your scalp is like, ah, it's so dry. Need more oil. Put the oil production to overdrive. More. It depends on your hair as well. Explains the screams after I bathe. Congrats to Crony on reaching 1 million subscribers. Also, Full Moco are really close too, aren't they? Congrats. I'm getting close to 900k too. I have to do something. Actually, there is a bid that I thought of that I was gonna do at some point. I think for like 800k, but I didn't end up doing it. So maybe it's time for the bit to happen, but I don't know if it's a good bit. Fully cooked bit? Well, I don't know about that. It's more like a bit that was so half cooked that I just threw it in the trash and didn't do it. But now I'm thinking about fishing it out of the trash for 900k. Bit that came to me in the shower. You know, it probably did. A lot of my bits do. But you know, sometimes shower bits are like dream bits. Like bits that come to you in a dream. When you're dreaming them, they seem so good and you wake up at 3 a.m. and you're like, I have to write this down. This will change the course of my life. This is transcendental right here. I need to write this down. And so you write it down in your phone notes and then you wake up next day and you read it and it's just like the most asinine thing that you've ever read. It's just gibberish. It's mac and cheese milkshake is what it is. For me, shower bits are like a little bit better. They're like a tier above that, but I still don't know. I guess the shower bits are usually, I don't know, in the shower, maybe I just feel like so confident that it's like I could do anything. Any bit that I come up with is a genius bit and I should absolutely run with it and do it. I guess I've got max confidence in the shower. I'm singing, it's sounding good. We got that reverb. And then suddenly I feel like I can do anything. And then I get out of the shower and I sit down at my computer and I'm like, oh, maybe not. Maybe not, actually. But we'll see. Maybe I will. Yeah, maybe if I took longer showers, the bits would be better. But it's only 5 minutes, so... You know, when I made my Pikmin short, I don't know if you guys have ever uploaded a YouTube video, but they make you fill out this, like, monetization survey so that they can, like, decide if you're worthy of YouTube ad revenue. Of the $2 in YouTube ad revenue that you get from shorts. Which I'm very grateful for, by the way. But you have to fill out this survey, and basically they ask you, like, is there foul language contained in this video? Or is there romance contained in this video? And for the Pikmin short, I marked it as violence. I had to mark it as contains violence because of how much the violence is happening to these Pikmin. But it's okay because it's only level 1 violence, which is still able to receive ad revenue. It's still ad friendly. The advertisers love a little bit of a violence. I always err on the side of like I overrate the gore and the violence and the romance in my videos because I don't want YouTube to like take away my right to decide what my shorts are, because they're like, oh, you rate your videos very accurately, so we'll let you keep rating them. But I guess if you rate them inaccurately, eventually YouTube will be like, we don't trust you anymore. But was the pool one? I think the pool one, I was like, level 1 sexy content. You can never be too careful. Level 1 violence, because I might drown in the pool. At least level 2. But level 2, you don't get any ads. See, like, the thing is, I don't lose anything for rating it level 1, because you still get ads. It's just I cozy on up to YouTube. Like, look at me. I'm willing to be completely honest about my content. Look, and I don't have to give anything up. I'm just cozying on up. Teacher's pet for YouTube. You know when YouTube praises me with the, you rate your videos very honestly. I live for that praise. That's a sad life. YouTube if AI takes notes. Oh no. You know, people did want me to save scum in Pikmin. I have never save scummed in Pikmin, and I never will. I will take the losses. You're supposed to? I don't think you're supposed to, because you have to force quit the game to do it. There's no load save button. If they wanted you to save scum, they would give you a load save button, but there's not. You have to force quit. It's in the menu? Oh, is it? I never look at the menu, so I wouldn't know. There's a Pikmin x Kura sushi collab. I'm gonna have to go and order like 20 plates of fries. 20 avocado rolls and 0 fish. They sell fries. They do in Japan, at least. I haven't been in the States, so I don't know if they have fries in the States. In Japan, they do have fries, and you know, everybody's like, why would you give fries at a sushi restaurant? Well, it's because I can't eat fish. And you know what? Whenever they bring out the fries, guess what? Everybody else at the table who didn't order fries, they're like, oh wow, those look really good. Can I try one? And it's like, yes, you can. And then they try one and they're like, oh wow, these are really good. I'm gonna order some too. Everybody wants fries. It's good. And then the fries disappear. But it's fine, because you can just order more, because it's Kura Sushi and they come out on the conveyor belt. Do they have the Pikmin collab in the States, or is it only in Japan? Because I want Pikmin. I have to fly to Japan. There's that shorts channel, Japan Eat, that I watch a lot. He just goes around eating various foods in Japan. And he often has showcases like Pikmin collabs, because I think he's a fan of Pikmin too. I do want Pikmin merch. I'm getting really into Pikmin now. I want the Pikmin merch. Before I played it again, I was kind of just like, oh yeah, I remember Pikmin from my childhood. But now I'm like, yes, Pikmin. I sometimes I wonder about the VOD watchers who like have maybe never even appeared in chat. And I hope they still feel included in the community. They are out there. I mean, I watch a lot of VODs of streams too. I wonder, VOD watchers, do you read the chat on the side? I hope you feel included enough. I'm thinking about you. Fauna, let's say that a bae from another world appears. It makes it so that Snail is one of those cats who purrs so softly you can't hear him unless you press your ear against him. Is this not a big deal, or is it grounds to feud with this bae? I think I would be pretty sad, because I love hearing Snail purr, and he's a big purrer because he doesn't really meow, so his purrs are all I hear. But also, I will love Snail regardless of if he purrs or not. He is like a motorboat. He can be pretty loud with his purring. It's very adorable. No way! When you lived in Minnesota, one winter was cold enough, you could throw boiling water outside and it turned to snow before it hit the ground. That sounds fun, and also very cold. How many crayons would I eat at the all-you-can-eat crayon function? 0! Now, if we're talking about the all-you-can-eat Play-Doh function, then my answer will be different. Demo cameo? Oh yeah, there's a new plushie. It looks so silly. I look so silly in that plushie. If you haven't seen it, there's a new plushie. I don't know. My butt is like really round. Maybe everybody's is, but it's so bean shaped. Not round in like a enticing way. Round in like a looks like a diaper way. What does that mean? It means it's round. Built like an axolotl. Bean-shaped. I'm not a tree. These are horns. These are oven mitts, actually. And are trees vegetarians? I don't think so. They're sunitarians. Solartarians. What if Pikachu refuses a Pokeball because Pokeballs are like Star Trek transporters and cause duplicates paradox when digitizing Pokemon for storage? PC Box clone glitch supports this. So it's like a different Pikachu comes out than the one that goes in. Yeah, I wouldn't get in that Pokeball either. I would be having an existential crisis every time Bulbasaur came out. And it's like, are you the Bulbasaur I know and remember? Are you a completely new Bulbasaur? Guess who's here? Snail is here. He's on my lap and he's purring. We'll see how long this lasts. Usually not long. Give him 30 seconds. Oh no, he's already trying to get up. Why? Why, Snail? Why? Just sit here on my lap. Oh. Oh. You want a pet snail? You can get your own pet snail at the animal shelter. When will the snail realize that he doesn't want to be in here and I'm streaming? Every time he runs in with all his might, I try not to let him in because I know he's gonna want to leave. But every time he runs in and then he wants to leave like 30 seconds later, will he ever learn? He enjoys the game of it. Maybe he's bored. They just hate closed doors. That's probably true. Put a cat tower in the closet. I thought about that. There's actually a little bit of room. I could put a cat tower in and a water bowl. It would be cute. No way he stays up there. I know he might not. He probably wouldn't. He'd probably still want to leave. Cat door? But then it negates all of the soundproofing that I've done. Empty box. Once I put one of his cat beds in here, but he was not interested. Yeah, I'm not a breakfast person. I have never been a breakfast person, actually. Even in high school, when I had to wake up at like 6 a.m. because why does high school start so early? Even in high school, I didn't eat breakfast. And my peers would be like, why? Why, Fauna? Aren't you hungry? And I'm like, we eat lunch at like 10:30. I'll just wait till lunch. This is fine with me. Had my tea and my thermos even back then. That's enough for me. 10:30 is crazy. We get that early lunch period. It is crazy, 10:30 lunch. But when you wake up at 6, it's not so bad. Not even 11:30. 11:30 is like the late period. The late lunch period. I mean, school's out at like 2, so if you're eating at 12:30, and then you're gonna have like barely any school left afterwards. 2? My school was from 7 to 2, I think. Well, it was like 7:15 to 2:15. That's insane. It was early. Same for you. Yours is 8 to 3. 8 to 3 is still pretty early.